Okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to the class. Just before we start, I just want to remind you of the etiquettes of the class. I can see some people with the videos on, so please kindly put off your videos, turn off your videos, and attentively listen to the class. Okay. So we'll start with prayer of learning. So can I please have some can I please have some Nasira? One Nasira.
Yes, Assalamualaikum.
Welcome Islam.
I'm unmuting and 6157.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm fine too, alhamdulillah. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So please start with those and Lismia, and then read the first prayer.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري.
Excellent, well done. That was a good start. Please read the translation as well.
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Yeah, and that's from Taha, verse 26 to 27. Very well done, M6157. You have a very good voice, alhamdulillah. So, Jazakumullah. Jazakallah. So now, last lesson, which was on Thursday, so tomorrow, yesterday, sorry, there were some questions to be answered. So now I'll give the mic to our yesterday's teacher, L105, if you want to answer them.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen if that's okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so there are two questions towards the end of the lesson which I just wanted to address. So one of the questions was what to do when you have an alif followed by a small noon followed by an alif. So we briefly went through this when we were going through the explanation, but just to clarify, in continuous recitation, we discussed that this alif is dropped and you read the small noon. So you'd read it as qawmanillahu. I think what the question might have been referring to is what if you're making the pause. So if you're pausing over there, just before the small noon, the full alif will be read, so it would be qawma, 2 seconds, and then you would use the usual method which we discussed yesterday. So you have to look at what follows this blank alif. So what follows the hamzatul wasl, and based on this word over here, we know that it will be a fatha, so it will be Allahu when you're restarting. Again, we have another example where the final alif is followed by the nun qutni and then another blank alif. And again, in continuous recitation, we know this alif is dropped and you will recite the small nun. But if you're going to make the pause, the alif will be read fully, lahwa, 2 seconds. And again, you're going to use the same method that we discussed yesterday. So you look at the first mutaharrik letter, we see that the fa carries a fatha, so this will be in fadlu, kasra applied on the blank alif here. So again, it's pretty much the same method, even if you're pausing. Just remembering that when you do make that pause, this will be read fully and the alif won't be dropped before the small nun. And just in the final example as well, so مثلا للقوم, so we are dropping the alif in continuous recitation, but when making a pause it will be read for 2 seconds, and again using our method that we discussed, we see this is a lam sakin, so this will take a fatha and restarting will be al-qawmi. So I hope that answers that question. There was also another question about whether this way of deciding what to put on the hamzatul wasl, whether this method is, if it can be applied just when there is a nun qutni followed by the blank alif, or if it can be applied more widely. And I did clarify this with the head teacher, and he said yes, it's a method that can be used on other examples of blank alif. So we see over here, there is no example of nun qutni here, but we have the alif just before the lam mushaddad, and we know using our method that it will take a fatha. So alladhina is how you'd read this word individually if you're not joining it with the previous word. Exactly the same over here. We have another example of hamzatul wasl. Again, we are looking at the first letter which carries a stroke. This is a fatha, so this will be a kasra applied on this alif. So ittaqu. Another example, we have lam sakin following the blank alif, so this will take a fatha, al-azim. And plenty of other examples, lam mushaddad and lam sakin, both will take fatha, so it will be allati, al-qawli, etc. So basically the answer to that other question was yes, it can be applied even if there is not a nun qutni before the blank alif. So I hope that clarifies those 2 points, and I will pass back to the teacher. So if you can share your screen again, please.
Yeah. Jazakumullah. I'll share back. Okay, Jazakumullah. I hope that was the questions were answered. So now we can continue with our with our lessons. So we're just going to revise. So from the Holy Quran itself. So let's open the Holy Quran. Okay. Yep. So we're going to go to page 523. We're going to look at Surah Tur, okay? So can I have some Atfal, please? Someone from Atfal?
Yes, I'm unmuting A5127.
A5127. Assalamu alaikum. A5127, can you hear me? A5127. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so there's no response. You can choose someone else now, please.
Okay. Okay, and now I'm giving mic to A5169.
Assalamu alaikum.
A5169. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
And wa alaikum assalam as well, sorry. So, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Excellent. So, would you please like to start with Bismillah
Okay.
and read up to verse number 4, up to here,
Okay.
keeping in mind all the rules that we have done so far, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Jazakallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والطور وكتاب مسطور في رق منشور.
Excellent. Would you like to move on? Move on to do up to number 7, please.
Okay. والبيت المعمور والسقف المرفوع والبحر المسجور.
Excellent. Well done. The only mistake was this meme with tashdid.
Okay.
So here, I didn't think that you didn't do the gunna sound. So would you like to start with wa and make sure that you do a gunna sound here?
Okay. وكتاب مسطور.
Excellent. That's good enough, but make it more dominant, as if make it seem it doesn't seem as if you're doing it. However, I know that you are doing it, so make sure that you read it like this, okay? Wakitabim mastur. Make sure it's evident that you're doing a gunna sound here.
Okay.
So start from wa again.
وكتاب مسطور.
Excellent, well done. That was perfect. So Jazakumullah A5169.
Jazakallah.
Can we have someone else now, please?
Yes. And I'm unmuting. And 6132.
N6132. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too, alhamdulillah. So would you please like to continue from where A5169 left? So start from inna and do up to verse number 11 here, please.
Oh, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Oh, sorry, 1 second. Sorry. So when you're reading Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, so read the tasmiyah with rules as well, okay? So read it with the rule. So start from here, Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good, okay. So now you can start.
Inna azabarabi talawakiun ma lahu min dafi'in yawma tamurun ru as-sama'u murran wa tasirun rul jibalu sayran.
Okay. So it was not quite done with the rules, okay? So I'll tell you your mistakes. Actually, you told me your mistakes. What do you think you did on the first one? Yeah.
That I didn't prolong the noon for 2 seconds.
Prolong the noon for 2 seconds? Why? Because noon has fatha, so you're not meant to prolong it for 2 seconds. It's only meant to be for 1 second. So what else you have done?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so do you remember the rule where we did mi mushaddad and noon mushaddad? So mushaddad or tashdid is that crown-shaped sign you can see on top of noon, right? So whenever you have this, you have to do a gunna sound. As I also pointed that out previously as well, but that was with me. But this time it was with noon. Okay, so make sure that you do a gunna sound. So would you please like to read that again?
Inna
Keep the noon sound. Sorry, go on.
Inna azaba
No,
rabbika.
it's not inna. So make sure that you keep the noon sound in your mouth for 2 seconds. So inna. Instead of saying inna, it's inna.
Inna.
Excellent. What about the second one? What did you do wrong? I'll highlight that again. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay, read this. The start from inna and read up to here, and let's see if you do that again. Okay, so go on.
Inna azaba rabbika
Okay.
law.
Yeah. So this time it was correct, but last time you didn't prolong the za, because you said azaba, as in you didn't prolong the alif. There is azaba. Okay. But this time it was done well, so well done. And now, what do you think about the third mistake? What does ba have on top of it? What is this crown-shaped sign? What's the name of it?
Mushaddad.
Mushaddad, yep. The shadda. The shadda or tashdid, anything that you want to say. So what's the rule for this? How should you pronounce the letter that has shadda or tashdid on top?
The guna sound.
No. The guna sound only goes for noon and meme. That has mushaddad, but this is a ba. What else? Okay, would you read it like Rabbika or would you read it like Rabbika?
Rabbika.
First or second?
2 seconds.
No. Was Rabbika right or was Rabbika right?
Rabbika.
Excellent. So you didn't put emphasis on this last time. So the when you read it, it's Rabbika. Okay.
Okay.
And what do you think on this last word? What do you think the mistake was? Wow with alif. So what are you meant to do?
Prolong it.
Excellent. So how should it be prolonged? So like how would you pronounce it? The lava, start from lava and pronounce it.
Lava.
Okay. Good. Lava was fine. The Qiyun, because we're stopping at this verse, so it's Qi. Okay, we're not going to say on. The on will change to sakin. So Qi. So please now that you know your mistakes, would you please like to read the whole verse again and make sure that you don't repeat your mistakes, okay?
Okay. Inna azab rabbika waqi
So up to here was fine, up to other, but then you messed up for the rest of it. So what do you, so you mixed up this bar with this bar. So it's meant to be Inna azab rabbika lawaqi. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll move on. So for this one, this highlighted line, the waqf was not correct. So you just said dafi'in, but you're doing a waqf here. That's why it's dafi'r. Same, the kasratain will change into sakoon, the sakin. So now that was that, and namur sama. Yeah. So when you did a mistake here. So what you did was you started again with ra. So first you did a mistake, and then you started with rusama. However, when you're not meant to. You actually went to start from the word again instead of starting in the middle. So for example, if this example has not been given before, so for example, if Sophia, if that's the name, right? I can't just say Sophia, I have to say Sophia, right? So, because otherwise it will make sense. That's the same for Arabic. So when you're saying a word and it's you said it wrong and you want to start again, you have to start from the beginning, okay? So start from yo again, and let's see if you do that. Go on.
Yawma tamuru.
No, you said matamuru. Why did you give emphasis? Because there's no crown-shaped tashdid here. So it's just going to be yawma tamuru instead of matamuru, okay? يَوْمَ تَمُورُ السَّمَاءُ. Okay? And because this scene has the tashdid, that's why you give emphasis to scene. Otherwise, you won't give emphasis to any other letter, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. And again, you have the waqf problem here as well. So waqf wasn't done properly. Otherwise, it was fine. So Jazakumullah, just practice because you have internal assessment on Monday, as you might have known. So make sure that you get it right. Otherwise, I think you will lose marks. Okay? So Jazakumullah, that was N6132. Wait, try. And now can we have Atfal, please?
Yes, I'm unmuting A5134.
A5134. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to change our tactics. So now what we're going to do is that you're going to read, and instead of me telling you what you did wrong, I'll choose a Nasirat, and Nasirat will have to tell what you did wrong to see if they were listening attentively. Okay. So now, along with A5134, can we have a Nasirat?
Yes. And 6134.
N6134. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay. So yeah, now you're going to notice any mistakes that A5134 makes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So A5134, start with from here, where I'm highlighting, and read up to verse number 14. Up to it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
1 second. So you said one thing that you did wrong was Nirajim. It's Nirajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And A'udhu Billahi Min Shaitanir Rajim. So you're not meant to prolong the Ra, okay? Now you can start.
فويل
Can you be louder? Because I can't hear you properly. More louder. A5134, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Just be louder. So, Alladhina. Be loud.
الذين
Much better.
هم في زين أبون يوم يدعو إلى نار جهنم مدى.
Okay. So, N6134, what mistakes do you think you did?
I couldn't hear it very much, but I think he got some of the pronunciations wrong.
Yeah. So which one?
I think in verse 12, I think. It was like pronounced wrong.
So this word was pronounced wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think A5134, you pronounced R instead of Kha. Or maybe because we couldn't hear you properly. So and either of this, but what we could hear is that you pronounce this Ain instead of Kha. So just be careful of that. What else do you think?
I think in also verse 12, like near the end, I think.
So what mistake was done?
He pronounced it wrong as well, and I think there was like he didn't prolong a certain word for 2 seconds.
Point that out.
The alif with a line over it, I think.
Are you talking about this?
No, on the last line.
Here?
Like, yeah, that, like the one that you're supposed to prolong for 2 seconds.
Yep. This and that. Okay. Yep, that's
Yes.
true. But before that, we go to that. There were mistakes up here as well. There were 2 mistakes, if you can notice.
He didn't use a nasal sound for the gunna, and he didn't pronounce the ayin properly.
Good. So when you were A5134, so when you were joining these words, you didn't do it right. So it's khawzinyal, okay? And ayn, when you said ayn, it sounded as if it has sukoon. Sukoon is this. So you said it abun. So it's meant to be arabun. So make sure that there's a differentiation between fatha sound and the sakin sound, okay? So khawzinyal arbun, okay? And as rightly pointed out by N6134, the nari, you didn't. Noon had alif after that, so you needed to prolong it. So alif of elongation is what it is called. So nari, and same for the a. So you didn't prolong the ain, the alif. Sorry. So the a, even if because you're pausing here, you change. In this case, when you have fathatain, you remove one fatha, but the other one stays. And because we have alif, that's why we have to prolong it. So da'a, okay? And lastly, jahannama. What do you think he did? What was the mistake here?
The gunna sound.
The gunna sound. So would you like to demonstrate how it should have been read?
Okay. Jahannama.
Give more nasal sound to it.
Okay. Jahannama.
Jahannama. Read again now.
Okay. Jahannama.
Excellent, well done. So Jazakumullah to both of you, A5134 and N6134. Jazakumullah. So can we have now a Nasirat?
Okay. It's yes. N6129.
N6129. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
मैं ठीक हूँ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
Okay, so because there are some of students who can't understand Urdu here, right? So I think you have to speak in English, okay?
जी
Okay, good. So now can we have a different this time as well to mark Nasira?
A5155.
Assalamu alaikum, A5155. A5155, Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Okay, we can choose someone else now.
A5153.
A5153, Assalamu alaikum. A5153, Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me, A5153? I could hear your whispers previously. Can you hear me? We're losing your chance to be picked. Okay, so just choose someone else now, please.
A5139. Oh, A5137.
A5137, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Finally. Yeah. So A5137, how are you?
मैं ठीक हूँ आप ठीक हो?
Yep, but can you speak in English?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So now, Nasra, so N6129 will read, and you have to listen attentively in order to make sure that you can point out mistakes, okay? If any made. So now, N6129, would you please like to start from her? Hazi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هذه النار التي كنتم بها تكذبون
Go on, read.
أفسحر هذا أم أنتم لا تبصرون اصلوها فاصبروا أو لا تصبروا سواء عليكم إنما تجرون ما كنتم تعملون.
Okay. So now it's your turn, A5137. What mistakes do you think she did or she made?
At the start, the noon she pronounced wrong.
So how should you pronounce it then?
Hinna.
Now, do you remember when I said that you have to start from the beginning instead of in the middle? Right? So start from ha and then do this, okay?
Hizvihinna.
No, hazihinna.
Hazihinna.
So N6129, you didn't do the nasal sound here, okay?
Should I do it now?
Sorry? Yep, go on.
هذهن
Try again.
هذهن.
Good, well done. Yep, so keep the n sound for longer. So hazihinna.
هذهن.
Good, well done. So A5127, the next mistake is highlighted. So what do you think she did here?
Um. Did you not make it longer?
That's the opposite.
She made it way too long.
Excellent. You're not meant to make it longer. You're not meant to prolong it. Anyway, it's fatha and there's lam. Rullati.
والذي.
Good. So was that N6129?
Pardon?
Did you read it now?
والذي.
Okay, good. Ti was fine because the ya haruful madda is one of haruful madda is ya, as you might have remembered. We did haruful madda. So there were 3. You remember?
Yes,
There's 3 of them.
ya, alif and vav.
Excellent, well done. So that's why you had to prolong the ti, but you're not meant to prolong the lam because it has fatha. Okay.
Okay.
We will move on. So A5137. What else?
The Madda Kabir and the Madda Sabir, she didn't prolong for long enough.
Good. Yep. So the first one is what? Is it Madda Kabir or Madda Sagir? The first
Madda
highlighted one.
Kabir.
Try again.
Madda Sabir.
Sagir. Excellent. The first one you can see here is Madda Sagir because it's much thinner than this mad. So this much must be Madda Kabir and this, the first one, must be Madda Sagir. Okay. So how long should you think N6129 should have prolonged it for?
3 seconds.
Yep, so at least 3 seconds, but
3 to 5
seconds, okay? Yep, good. So would you like to start with, start from the beginning and read up to hadha, so prolong the as well.
أفسحر هذا أم
Prolong it for longer.
Should I start from run?
Yep.
Run
No, start
هذا.
from the beginning.
Oh, أفسحر هذا.
So don't stop, just say the for at least 3 seconds, but 5 seconds as well. Just 3 to 5 seconds will be better. So,
Okay.
أفسحر هذا.
أفسحر هذا.
Excellent, much better, much better. So how do you think you should have pronounced this then?
Should I have done it 4 to 6 seconds?
Yep.
So Sava.
Excellent, well done. So that's if someone was to hear your tilawat, so hear your recitation, they should be able to differentiate between what Madda Kabir was and what Madda Sagir was and what Madda Kabir was, okay?
Okay.
So what else do you think? A5137?
She didn't join the da to the sa.
She did join it, but there was something else. Okay, so what I could hear was that you said does, as in you, instead of sword, you accidentally said zod. Yep, so make sure that you're clear with your voices, because even if you meant sword, it was portrayed as zod, okay? So tas, biru. So go on, M6129.
Tasbiru.
Excellent, well done. I forgot the mistake you did here. I don't remember anymore. So would you like to just read this word again, please?
Tujzauna.
Well done. It was correct this time. And would you like to read this last one?
Kuntum ta'malun.
Yep. So last time what you did was you said ta'malun. You didn't do ta'malun. Sorry, not ta'lamun. Ta'malun.
Okay.
So it's meant to be ta'malun, not ta'malun, because otherwise it would appear as if the ayn had fatha on top, when it only has the sukoon, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, it was perfect, N6129. Well done. Good try.
Thank you.
And A5127, Jazakumullah to you as well.
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah. So now, can we have Atfal this time, Atfal? And to mark Tifl, can we have a Nasra as well? Please.
Yes, first N6174.
N6174. Yeah.
And
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, so now can we have Tifl?
A5142.
5142. Let me just. Assalamu alaikum, A5142.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, so now Nasra will read, and you have. Wait. No, actually, you will read, and Nasra will have to mark. Okay?
Okay.
So just be attentive, N6174. And A5142, you have to read properly, okay? So start from Inna. So let me just. What's wrong? Okay, so now would you please like to start from Inna and read up to verse number 20, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن المتقين في جنات ونعيم فاكهين بما آتاهم ربهم ووقاهم ربهم عذاب الجحيم كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما كنتم تعملون.
Excellent. Overall, it was fine, but there were some mistakes that I think A5142 also had noted. So would you like to point them out, please? A5142, can you hear me?
I think it was when I've just read. I think it's the Nasirat who's supposed to be correcting me.
Oh, so A5142 read?
Yeah, I just read.
No, but I told that N6174 is meant to read. Wasn't that
No,
right?
No,
that was the one of the Nasrat read before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yep. Sorry, yep. So now N6174, sorry. Thank you for reminding me. So N6174, did you point out any mistakes?
I didn't see any, but I think I don't know. I think he pronounced one word really long when he wasn't supposed to do it. He did it about for 3 seconds, but he wasn't really supposed to do that. I think it was the alif and then the da.
This?
Yeah.
No, I think that's correct. But I have highlighted some mistakes, so would you just like to guess if you want to? So for example, this one, what do you think he did wrong?
He prolonged the da.
No.
Oh, wow.
So I have specifically highlighted noon. with
Oh,
mushaddad. That's the clue. So, A5142, do you think you know what you did wrong?
Yeah, I didn't use the gunna sound when I was doing the noon mushaddad.
Excellent, well done. I think you've tried, but it was not evident enough. So, would you like to just start from Jannah? So, make sure that you do gunna sound this time.
Okay. Jannatin.
Excellent, well done. Yep, that was perfect. Jazakumullah. And now N614, what do you think he did wrong here? So specifically, I'm talking about here, the last bit here. Okay, so can you tell me how would you pronounce this word? So would you like to start with wash?
Washrabu.
No.
Boo.
Yep. So washrabu. So how A5142, you said washrabau, as in not boo, as in you said bow.
Oh.
So which was wrong. Okay. So kulu washrabu. Okay. So would you like to read that?
Washrabu.
Excellent, well done. And it was N6174. You said washrabuf, but that's not correct. Do you remember we did lean letters?
Yeah. Yes.
And if not, but we can go back. But if not, let me just go back. Revision, if I can point that out. Okay. Yep, here we are. Here we are. So huruful leen are those letters that we are meant to read with ease and soften. We have to soften them up. And there are two of them, which is waw and ya. Okay. So in this case, boo case, you said washrabuf, but waw is meant to be prolonged, and because it has to be soft, the word has to be softened. That's why it's not buv, because that doesn't sound to be soft. It sounds a bit harsh. So that's why it's meant to be washrabu. Okay?
Okay.
So what else do you think? Up here.
Did he not
Okay, I'll read it as if the same way that A5142 read. So now you have to guess what mistake that he made. Okay? I'll start with washrabu. So washrabu hani So what mistake did you notice?
Did he? I think at the last part he didn't. He was supposed to say kumi, something like that. No, yeah, kuma.
That's not off. That's that's hamza. Sorry.
Oh.
And has fathatain. So now notice again how I pronounced it. So washrabu hani So what do you think I did wrong? So and if I want to 42 did wrong.
Did he say? I think he said.
Sorry?
Did he pronounce noon?
No, that's not the mistake. A5142, do you know what you did wrong?
Yes. I think I said instead of un.
No, that's not correct.
Oh,
So
I said instead of. I said instead of
Excellent, well done, yep. So, washrabu hani So that's how you pronounced it, but when it's meant to be okay? And because this is so N6174 is not because the meme on top, the small meme that you can see, that takes priority, okay? So that's why we say instead of okay?
Okay.
So otherwise it was perfect. Jazakumullah A5142 and N6174. Jazakumullah to both of you. Now I think we're running out of time. So that was the last pair that we had to do. So now just before we go, I have homework to give you. So please make sure that you revise all these rules that we have done, because you have the internal assessment on Monday, which is 29th of January. Okay, so anyone could be picked randomly. So if it could be you. So make sure that you know everything that we've done so far. It's like a test to test you if you have understood it. So now we're going to end with prayer after tilawat. So let me just find that, and then we can end. Okay. So can we choose someone? It could be Nasirat, it could be Atfal, it doesn't matter.
Actually, I'm not able to unmute anyone.
Sorry?
I'm not able to unmute anyone.
Oh, wait. Let me
Can't you unmute someone?
Yep. Once. Should I unmute?
I'm A5142 and I'm not muted yet.
Yes. I'm not able to unmute you.
You are unmuted, yep. So I can hear you, A5152?
Yeah, I'm still unmuted.
What do you mean? Were you the one who read last time?
Yes, I was.
So you are A5152?
No, A5142.
Okay. So now let me just mute you, and then we can choose someone else. Okay, I gave you the co-host. I made you co-host, so I think you should be able to do it now.
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay, I'll do that now then.
Yes.
Okay, so let's choose A5156 if we have. No, we don't.
There is a student who she has a question in 6136.
Okay. Okay. Let's give her a chance then. She can ask a question and okay. Wait. Let me just. Okay. You can ask a question and then I'll choose a Atfal to read the prayer after tilawat. Okay. The prayer after tilawat. So Assalamu alaikum and 6136.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome salam. Welcome salam. What question do you have?
I think it was about yesterday. I think she said that before. My question was like small noon, yeah. The stroke straight after it. Do you put it on the aleph after the small noon?
Okay, I don't get your question.
Okay,
and 6136 we can do this because we're running out of time. So I can ask the teacher.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
The two of them that have been muted. I don't know which one they are, but okay, so what I'll do is that I'll ask the teacher who just came from at the start. So I'll ask her to come tomorrow if she's available, and then she can answer your question. Okay?
Yeah.
Jazakumullah. So now we can choose. We can choose A5130 to read the prayer after the prayer for tilawat. Okay, one thing I would like to do. Okay, A5130. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So how much? So how often have you been picked?
Once or twice.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. You can read now. So would you like to start now then?
Should I start?
Yep, please. Yes.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم وهو واجعله إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Okay, no, that's not correct. So let's start from the beginning. So it's not Allah, it's Allah. So Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'anil azim. And secondly, waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahma instead of danwa. Okay, there's no noon sound. So there is danwa, but the noon sound is not prominent enough. Okay, so would you please actually read this translation now? Sorry.
O Allah, have mercy on me for the great Quran. Sorry, I can't see the rest of the thing. And make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy. Ameen.
Excellent, Ameen. Indeed. To end, Jazakumullah for your patience. We're going to end with this prayer, small one as well. So, رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. O Allah, accept this effort and service from us, for you are the most hearing, the most knowing. Indeed, Ameen. So, Jazakumullah for everyone. May God bless you all. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.